A XENIA mother missing since Saturday is found alive in Miami Beach, Florida. Good afternoon. I'm Pam Elliott in for Marcia Bonhart. Now, we broke this story at 8:22 this morning and have been following the breaking details ever since. Officials tell us Tiffany TEHAN was found more than 1,200 miles away from home with Trey Hutcherson. Now, XENIA police warned she might have been with Hutcherson after security cameras spotted the couple together just days before they vanished. Sonu Wasu begins our live breaking team coverage with what investigators are saying now.
Well, Pam, XENIA police investigators held a very brief press conference this morning, basically to let us know that Tiffany TEHAN and Trey Hutcherson had both been found safe and together in a Florida hotel room in Miami Beach. Now, police tell us tips from the community led them to this 31-year-old mother who has been missing since Saturday. That's when Tiffany TEHAN went shopping and never came back home. Police found her car at Indian Riffle Park on Sunday morning. It had a flat tire and the keys were still in the ignition, and that sparked a lot of concern, launching a nationwide manhunt. Now, most of it was a grassroots effort led by her family, friends, and members of Patterson Park Church. All police will tell us now is good old-fashioned police work, and following tips from the community is what led them to both Tiffany TEHAN and Trey Hutcherson. Now, there are still many unanswered questions at this time, and police have declined to elaborate on the details, calling this a private family matter. Now, we do know that Tiffany TEHAN has called her family to let them know she is okay. FBI officials tell us she left on her own. There was no force involved, and when she decides to come back to Ohio is also up to her at this point.
It's been our hope and goal throughout this whole thing to make sure that we bring Tiffany back safely. We promised that to the family, and that has been our #1 goal, and we have succeeded with that. So.
Now, again, police have not disclosed what exactly led them to Tiffany TEHAN and Trey Hutcherson in that hotel room. Now, the big question now is, will charges be filed in this case? That's what we asked Police Chief Randy Persons here, and he tells us that similar cases in the past, they have filed charges of inducing panic, but in this case, they simply do not know at this point. They are going to be discussing all that with the prosecutor's office, and we'll have much more on the story coming up tonight starting at 5. In XENIA, Sonu Wasu, 2 News on your side.
A news conference with Tiffany TEHAN's family and supporters just wrapped up minutes ago. Now, you saw it live right here on 2 News. Ken and Oliphant continues our breaking team coverage with more on what they had to say.
And Pam, you could tell that there was a lot of relief in the faces of David TEHAN and Tiffany's parents, because they know that she is safe tonight. Even though she's in Miami, Florida, they are just thankful that so many people just reached out to try to find Tiffany in these past few days to know that. And we have some video of the community people out there searching for her, passing out flyers and things of that nature. But David TEHAN, during the press conference today, Pam, had most of the questions directed towards him, and he and his family, like they said, they are relieved that she's alive, but many people out there wanted to know, why she left. Who is this Trey Hutcherson to her, and will David TEHAN's, will he forgive her? And one interesting thing we had to note is that they asked when Tiffany is coming home or flying back, and David said he didn't know. We want to give you some sound in case you didn't see the live press conference today. This is what David and Tiffany's father had to say.
Obviously, moving forward, there are going to be other things that we will be dealing with. I appreciate sensitivity to the fact that they're private matters.
There may be issues to work through, but she's okay. That's the point, and we can work through issues.
It was a very short press conference, but very to the point. David said that he had talked or spoke with Tiffany this morning. It wasn't a very long conversation. Again, he asked when she was coming home. He just said he simply didn't know. So there are still a lot of unanswered questions tonight. Hopefully we'll get some of those answers coming up tonight starting at 5 o'clock in our 90 minutes of news. For now, reporting live in Beavercreek, Ken and Oliphant, 2 News on your side.
All right. Well, it's certainly generating a lot of debate on Facebook, our Facebook page, and we're going to be talking with officials along with Tiffany TEHAN's supporters throughout the day. Stay with us online at WDTN.com and tune in tonight beginning at 5 for the very latest.